Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Tuesday, March 11th, basketball slate, bunch of college games as the conference tournament championships. Some of the major conferences get underway. And small slate in the NBA, but still plenty of action going on. So let's get started. 12:30 Eastern time. We'll get started in the Big 12. Big 12 tournament champion this week. So opening round, Cincinnati, Oklahoma State. In this particular one here, let's see, 138.5 total. Cincinnati currently 7.5 point favorite here. We like Oklahoma State at 6.5, let alone 7.5. We do like the under in this matchup as well. Early, kind of a odd time game, so a little bit off on the schedule there. Both teams grind out defense, not superior offenses by any stretch. So Oklahoma State plus 3.5 first half, plus 6.5 for the game. Also, Oklahoma State Cincy under 65.5 first half, under 139 for the game. Next game up for us is going to be at 3 o'clock Eastern time, still in the Big 12. Colorado, excuse me, TCU in this one here. TCU's been pretty good at home, knocking some bigger teams off. Colorado's been one of the bottom feeders of the Big 12. But TCU's had a hard time making shots when not at home. We still like TCU in this spot. They're favored by a couple and a half. The line's moved a little bit. We just took the money line, you add a little juice, take the line out of play. TCU money line first half. TCU money line for the game. Next game up. 4:30 Eastern time, ACC, we dive into their conference tournament. California v. Tech. California favored by 3.5 in this one here. 140.5 total at most books in that spot. It's just an under game for us. We expect probably a little sloppy basketball in this one, not a ton of points. So give us Cal v. Tech under 66.5 first half and under 140.5 for the game. Next game up for us is going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We're back to the Big 12 tournament. Arizona State, Kansas State. Kansas State had some nice wins, mainly at home. Did quite, but it struggled the last couple games of the season. Arizona State had a decent run towards the start of the Big 12 and absolutely got crushed late. Kansas State favored roughly 6.5 at a lot of books in this spot here. Those lines moved up a couple points since last night when we grabbed it. But we like K-State in this spot. We'll take K-State minus 2.5 first half, minus 4.5 for the game. Then we, 7 o'clock Eastern time, we're back to the ACC. This is the Big 12 and ACC tournaments kick off. Syracuse, Florida State. This line's also moved since last night. Another point in the line move here. Florida State was about 2.5 last night, now 3.5 against Syracuse. Syracuse at home had some nice wins. Nothing on the road. Florida State, even though winning their last game and then losing like the 5 before that, seemed to figure something out last game of the regular season. So we're going to roll with Florida State in this spot here. Minus 1.5 first half and 2.5 for the game. And then we get to 7 o'clock Eastern time. We got a little championship action here between Robert Morris, Youngstown State. Who's going to the dance? Robert Morris favored by 3.5. They were also favored by 3.5 yesterday. Win by 3. 135.5 total. We're going to roll with Robert Morris in this spot. Like I said, at the 3 number is where we got it last night. So Robert Morris minus 1.5 first half, minus 3 for the game. Excuse me. Next game up for us is at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Gonzaga, St. Mary's. If you haven't paid attention to this conference here, St. Mary's has been probably a little bit better team all season long. Now, Zaga is good, or good enough, right? They're going to be in the tournament. The question is where do they seed at? St. Mary, Gonzaga's favored by 3.5 here, total 137.5. We're going to take the dog on the money line here. St. Mary's money line first half, St. Mary's money line for the game. Next game up is going to be at 9:30 Eastern time. We're back to that Big 12 conference. UCF, Utah. UCF was one of they were an over machine for a lot of the season. Then all of a sudden, last 6 to 8 games in the Big 12 kind of, definitely weren't putting up as many points here. They're getting 1.5 going against Utah, total at 156. We're just going to take the money line here and we'll take the plus money. UCF money line first half, UCF money line for the game. And last game we're on is going to be 11:30 Eastern time. We got another championship game, Montana, Idaho. So Montana favored by 6.5. I honestly thought the line's off here, and this one smells a little funny. This game in Idaho, so I think Idaho is going to get a lot of support here at home. We're going to take a little bit different approach to this one. Even though 6.5 point dog, we're going to roll the money line here, take a little gamble. Idaho money line first half, and Idaho money line for the game. Now we'll get into the NBA slate. Just 4 games going on in the NBA today. 7:10 Eastern time is where it gets started. Wizards, Pistons, right? What everybody wants to watch. Actually, Pistons are pretty dang good. Definitely going to be a playoff team this year. Wizards trying to get the number 1 pick and get a Cooper Flag, right? Pistons at home favored by 14.5. 236.5 total in this one. Just some player props for us here. We're going to go Cade, 28 plus points. Cade, 35 plus points. Cade, triple-double. Was playing plus 1,200. I will remind you the last time these two teams played, Cade did have a triple-double. Cade, 6 plus rebounds in that one there. Next game, and Jordan Poole, 4 plus turnovers. Almost forgot that one. Next game up, Nets, Cavs, 18.5 point line here. Nets come off a win against the Lakers last night at home. Now I have to go quick turnaround, back-to-back night. Go to Cleveland here. Normally we'd say take Cleveland in the point, lay the 18.5, especially with the Nets. We're going to stay away from the side here. I honestly think Cleveland can win this game by 35, but we're just going to stay away a little bit from the side. The one thing that we are interested in here is the total. Definitely, I think the Cavs can put up $140 in this game. If that's the case, we're going to need like 90 from the Nets. So we should be able to accomplish this over. So Nets, Cavs over 58.5 first quarter. 116.5 first half, 228 for the game. DeAndre Hunter, 13 plus points, 2 plus threes. Cam Johnson for the Nets, 16 plus points. Mobley, 17 plus points. And Cam Johnson, 16 plus, I think we went over 16 plus points and 3 plus threes as well. Next game up, Bucks, Pacers. I don't know if Halliburton's playing. They don't know if Halliburton's playing. He's missed the last few. Bucks favored by 2 on the road. At Indy, 234.5 total. The Bucks haven't been great on the road. The Pacers have been good at home, but not without Halliburton. So it's kind of all over the air. Therefore, just player props for us in this one as well. Giannis, 30 plus points. Giannis, 40 plus points. Now, in a couple games so far against the Pacers this season, he scored 37 and 30. So we'll take a little sprinkle on 40 plus. They don't have a lot of interior rim protection as well. Nesmith for the Pacers, 4 plus rebounds in that one as well. Then the final game of the night, Clippers, Pelicans. Clippers favored by 7 at New Orleans. 222.5 total in this one, 8:10 Eastern time. There's not, nothing really monstrous in this game except a few player props. Harden, 4 plus turnovers. Normally he's at 5. The last game against the Pelicans, he did have 7. Zion, supposed to play tonight, 24 plus points, 7 plus rebounds. Trey Murphy, 20 plus points and 3 plus threes. He's been a little strugglish from 3-point range as of late, but I think he can wind a few up tonight. Although, the Clippers defense pretty decent. Still no Norman Powell for the Clippers, so they've been struggling offensively since Powell's been on this injury stretch, but on that one there. All right, so we went through a bunch of bets. How we get a chance to take a look at all those bets? No problem at all. We've got them posted in multiple spots online. TikTok, YouTube, channel pages, as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. It's a link to our Google Sheets, docs.google.com/spreadsheet, a bunch of other stuff behind it. Click on that link, go to the basketball 2024-2025 tab. Scroll down to March 11th. You'll be able to see all the bets. March 11th. You'll be able to see all of our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, also what book we placed them at as well. So make sure you do check that out when you get some time. Do you like the content that you're seeing here? I'd like to see some more. We'd love to have you along for the ride. All you need to do is hit follow or subscribe, depending on the social media platform you're watching us on, and we'll show up in your followers or subscriptions tab. Or make life simple for yourself. Turn on those notifications for that social media platform, and we'll show up in your follower or subscriptions tab. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match this up with your bets, and give you a ton of confidence heading to the betting app or betting window. Also, private Discord channel is available for all of you out there. You need to subscribe to us through TikTok. Yes, it is a few bucks per month. Once you subscribe to us through TikTok, then we will send you the link to the Discord channel as well. You'll get all this action well before we put it out for the public. get you head of the line moves, juice moves, all that kind of fun stuff. Over 100 people on there talking. If you like talking sports wagering, spot to be at for sure. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.